Hello guys, I will show you how to interpret or how to study Jumpstyle song for your solos, for your videos, so you have a better perspective when you dance. It's simple, you don't need to study music or composition or something like that. It's only an exercise that implies your ears and your imagination. For this one I use Virtual DJ platform because it's easy for use and you can change small things for your songs. Well, I choose this one first match because it's easy song. It's not so aggressive in your ears. It's not like raw or have a lot of beats, which is on beat. It's just a simple song. First of all, what I do is to listen the part when you dance. It's only this one you can see on this graphic. I don't care for copyright, the channel is dead, so I will put the music.
Time for the rematch.
Well, first of all is how many seconds do you have here? It's almost less than 1 minute. Almost all the Jumpstyle solos that I make and listen is less than 1 minute. That the first let me add here text. The first is solo in seconds, so you have a perspective of how will you dance that song. The pre-part,
Come back to play.
this one,
It's time for the rematch.
you can extend it back
And still
as many as
there's
you
no
want.
catch.
Maybe for an intro, maybe for a small
It's time
exercise
for the
to
rematch.
gain impulse, to gain inertia. Maybe if you want to make a spin or a high energy consumption trick, you can use these seconds for that, for gain impulse, for gain speed. Um, Many of you probably saw my videos or any other jumper to make something before start to jump.
The noughties are over.
Besides
And still there's no
this song,
catch.
this pre-part,
Come back to play. It's time for the rematch.
it helps you to gain on rhythm. Start very slow and then increase the intensity. Listen again.
The noughties are over. And still there's no catch. We've come back to play. It's time for the rematch.
You can listen. Is slow, then start a little bit faster. That is why I turn off the volume, and then it's going really fast for 1 second and give you a small silence here to make the trick, and then start to jump. Wow. Maybe this another helpful is listen the pre and the outro. Maybe intro and outro, but I like to say pre. The outro is this one. In this case, that is why I choose this song particularly. It fits so many examples that I want to put here. The outro is slow, is not so fast, is not something with a lot of tricks. Is maybe you can do a spin and then nothing. It's perfect for that. One mistake that many jumpers do is to dance really fast, down, 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 and then stop when the song stops. Is really bad for your health. At least give a transition between the last trick and doing nothing. Maybe you can walk like I do, or a small run, but your health, your cardiac beat, it goes really fast. For example, like this way, and what you do is going to the solo like this, tuck, 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 and when the solo stops, you go really fast like this. You go dancing, tuck, 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 and then you make a drop like this. It's bad for you. I in one old video I tried to explain that for solos it's better to do something like this and then going slow, really slow. Don't make drops like this, it's bad for your health. Okay, you have how many seconds do you have to dance? The intro or pre and the outro. With that, with these two little tricks you are making, and you are structuring your solo, that you have a first idea of what to do. Another one is how many parts this solo have. How many parts? And with parts I mean this one here. For music is, I don't remember the name. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It can be so many as you want, but for example, if probably you know this, if the tempo is 4/4, you have 4 notes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, for example, and then you have 4 here, 4 and 4. That means this one. It can be black, 4 of these, 2 white, can be 8 of this one, 16 of this one, and then you count the silence. one silence, and so on. Maybe two silence, and you can mix with that, but you only have 4 space to fill in one of that, in one of these ones. I'm going to explain it. You listen the song and make this simple exercise with you.
For the rematch. Time for the rematch.
1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and so on, until the end of the song. I will not count how many of this one, but you can do it as exercise. Once you get that number, maybe it's 14, that means how many beats this solo have, or how many tricks do you have. It's just a number. It's not obligatory, but it leads you for this next exercise that, at least for me, it's important. It gives you the aggressivity of the songs. It's not, for example, let me search this one. For example, this one. No. Well, this is industrial dance. It's another, but no, this one is hardstyle. Sorry. Fuck, I don't remember the names. Forget this. It gives you an example on aggressivity. What means aggressivity? How if the bass, not the kick is this one. It's flat. It's the same all the time. It's flat. It only gives you the rhythm or the velocity and how many kicks are. But with the bass, it changes everything, and that is why I make this last exercise of how many parts have, or how many beats have. If you listen, is in almost all hardstyle songs is the same. It goes something like this, something tong 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 tong, and then go up, pom 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 pom, and then go one note up and one note down, pom 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 pom, and then goes back flat here. Pom 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 pom, and goes like this all the song. It's only the bass that gives that it gives that volume for the kick. The kick is flat, and the bass, it gives more aggressivity on the sound, and maybe for your solos. One up and one down. This last part. This last two notes. And then in the last part, in the last section here, one note is missing. Listen. It didn't go down. It's just a transition. The last note, this one, or this one, here or here, don't exist. It's just a transition. Goes down like this. Pum 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 pum, and goes down like this. Sounds silly, but for music it helps you a lot to listen like this, so you have your rhythm. Listen again. Something that I didn't say at the first, I use this version, Virtual DJ 11 I think, so you can have this one. You go to this option, go to Essential, or maybe you can use another one, the Pro version, this one, but for me like this is cool. And then you check the stems part, so you can, all the songs comes like this. If you take out the vocal and instrument, yes, sounds really bad, but helps you for analyze the kicks and the song. This melody sounds like Coldplay, and you can play with these 5 keys so you can listen better. If you want to analyze more, go down on beat. Same BPM, but is 3 notes lower. The song, at least here, I don't really know, because hardstyle is not the same as a guitar. I couldn't learn how to calibrate the song, how the tonality is. I asked a lot of producers, but nobody replies. This is the standard G, and then you have 1 tone left, 2 tone left, 3, maybe to know how the sound sounds, or higher pitch. It sounds more happy. Maybe you can speed up. It sounds more like this, or Also, this version of Virtual DJ is not like the older ones, that if you speed up your songs, it also change the tonality, like this one, and sounds really pitchy, like that movie of Square. It is. Sorry if I am a little bit slow. Fuck. Okay, how many parts and how that parts are? The four. How the parts are. I use parts, but I don't remember some words in English. So the parts is this one. How many of this one have the solo, and how the parts are is what I told you before. That goes flat and then goes down, tong 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 tong, and then goes up, pom 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 pom, and then one note down or up and down. This is not musically accurate. It's just a visualization of how the music goes. Why I use this? Flat, down, up. Well, not up, but it's at least one note or half note up that beginning, and then up and down, something like that. What this can help you, or how can help you? This part, this one, the flat one, and the intro goes like that. This is the start of the song. Also can help you to edit in some videos. This is the transition that goes down, and the solo ends here. Maybe you can planning how the solo will be go, and no and have a structure on the song. It's not only put one song and then dance and then try to mix every beat with the audio and upload to YouTube. Sadly, Jumpstyle community is not so immersive or not so helpful on these things. It's just only dance and nothing more. There is not too much analysis. But I will give you this for free. Maybe on this part you can make the basis. Maybe you can make a spin here for start the jump. Then here you can make a few tricks, because it goes down. Maybe on this part that goes a little bit higher than the basis, you can make a combo or a trick that use more energy, because the bass gives you that, and this part you can make and call it offbeat or onbeat. Musically is offbeat, triplets. Offbeat triplets. It goes something like this. Maybe you listen on hardcore when the kick goes pum 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 pum. Well, this is called offbeat triplets, but in fuck you, in Jumpstyle or in dance Jumpstyle we call it on beat. The famous on beat. What this means, and you change, instead of follow one note, pom 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 pom. Here it can you can follow the triplets, pom pom pom, or maybe it goes like this song. I show her. It's hard to follow if you are not into this type of songs. If you like more regular ones, go for this one. Doesn't have this one. Yes, I show her. Yes, it's a really good song. You can make that in the last part of the song. And this is the point, the point 5, the structure of the solo of on beat. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's not only making a trick in every kick. You can play with spins. Maybe for a long trick that use two notes. Maybe this one. I can give you an example if I don't dance, but probably I make a video for better explanation. And that's one. I think it was more, but it's only that. Well, a little bit of resume is how many seconds you have from the start to the end. Maybe you can play with the intro.
And still there's no catch. We've come back to play.
This is a long intro, so you can get into the song more easy. I don't remember this one. Well, in this one, yes, but it's a more faster. It gives you more, how to say, more energy before the solo. I will choose it from this one. Okay. From this point, I start the video and goes up, 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 up. Go Silence. And you don't start from jump from this beat. Listen again. You start you start dancing from this little silence once I feel the music. You make a trick or you take impulse and start dancing from here, so your first trick or basis or your first second of the video start with this beat. I will put you slower. Because if you start from here, you are one kick delaying from the song. There is a lot of video like that, and people just say, "Oh yes, it's a great video, 5 stars." But bro, you start on this kick dancing. You miss 1 second of that. And then if you choose like this one that have a lot of triplets, people have troubles with the legs and the velocity of change in the tricks, and feels and looks clumsy if because you started delayed here, and when the part comes here you can follow the beat. You are delayed. That video sucks, that solo sucks, and maybe you can make great spins or tricks instead of everyone, but for me that solo is ruining from the beginning. That's why some solos sucks. Don't make like Danny that make intros from the beginning of the song, like from this part, and start to run all Italy, and the video lasts 10 minutes. That sucks too. Then how many parts or how is the structure of the song? We counted that's one. That's 4. And the 4 have 1 note less, and it changed for the transition. That is the parts and how the parts are. The two are the same tip. And the last one is the structure of the solo. Is if you have on beat, if you don't have on beat. Right. Maybe this one. Well, this one have that tonality. It's not tonality. That note change. Fuck! I mix all the translation of the words. This one have another structure, so if you don't analyze the song, you probably make a lot of mistakes. And then the last part, and for that don't less important, is having fun and use imagination. And that's all. I have a lot of thinkings going in my mind, and I try to make a good video about some songs and how I listen it before dancing. Maybe look like a clumsy video or like something something improvised, but no, it's harder and a lot of effort before dancing. I will try to find one no, tattoo remix. Okay, here it is. Well, another one is I forgot this one. I will say tonality, but it's not the word that of the song. It's not the word that I am searching for. For example, you have Raining from Cascade. For this song, what I will do is to find nature or a sky in my background and me dancing. Maybe for this little triplet, maybe I can make one trick, but it don't give me aggressivity or happiness. It's just a relaxing song of maybe a Jumpstyle video, maybe some letters. I will put the letters of the song in the background, but nothing aggressive. Now, for example, these two songs, because I wanna do something with that, with this one of Tattoo. I made a video, but then when I come back and listen again, I thinking maybe I could make it better and more aggressive. This one of Tattoo is not a speed up. This one, yes, it was one song used in a lot of videos. And now listen these two songs. I will put it, and for me, gives me aggressivity, gives me energy, gives me a solo with a lot of tricks, or maybe an energetic solo, not like the last one, who is a chill video or maybe more relaxing video. Listen to this one. song is simple. It's just a vocal and the kicks. Yes, it's faster. It's 165 BPM, but for some reason here looks like 82. But if a song is faster on BPMs, that doesn't mean aggressivity or energy. It can be the chilliest song that you have, and maybe you have 30 seconds of basses and nothing more. But this song about the composition gives me aggressive solo or an energy solo. This one too. Uh, for some reason the BPMs are not the same, but this song is about 150, 155. But for some reason the BPMs are not here. Listen this song. This song is slower than this one, but both of these songs gives me an energetic solo. It's not too aggressive. It's not so chill. Sorry. Uh, have a little bit of aggressivity too. Both of these songs have a BPM difference. Why for me feels like an aggressive or energetic solo? Because the composition of the song. You can say, oh yes, but all Hardstyle songs are the same and have this intro and have the same ups and down in the kicks and bass. The bass is what gives you the up and down. The kick is the same. And I will reply that you sorry.